Well, oftentimes at this stage of my life, I find myself being the oldest man in the room on most occasions. Raul Rosas Jr., he's got a wisdom that belies his year, got to the UFC, 18 years of age.
18 years old, John. And you saw how he has related to the fans the moment he hit the curtain. The place went insane in his UFC debut. And then he goes out there and he dominates. He has good wrestling, he has very good striking. But it's his grappling that is far beyond his years. Once on the mat, this kid can go with anyone. I'm excited to see what the future holds for Rosas Jr.
Yeah, the fans are excited. He's got a huge appetite for MMA knowledge. Raul Rosas Jr., folks, back under the bright lights tonight. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, the man many of these fight fans have come out to see here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Raul from Rosas Jr. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the leading, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
And there's Herb Dean, who will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here's Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Well-placed kick there by Lee. And he caught the kick. Just misses there with the left.
He just hurt him with a left hook, yep.
Hands up!
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Rosas Jr.'s in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Nice transition.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Rosas Jr.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Rosas Jr. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, Rosas Jr.'s trying for a submission here. Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep. Attacking armbar.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, into the mouth.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, we probably lost that round. The only reason we lost it is because you're waiting on me. I need you to be first.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Lee.
And back to the well, lands another jab.
Straight punch, Houston. Finds a home for that left hook. Nice straight right lands.
Big inside kick. Beautiful body kick. Does a great job of mixing up his strikes. Lands another leg kick.
Beautiful. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. Back and forth we go. Oh, side kick. Well done. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Rosas Jr. gets the single leg takedown.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Now it's tight, there it is. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Making all these shots count. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Under a minute to go, round two.
This is a terrible position.
All All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Rosas Jr. going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Hey, stop.
All right, take a seat, everybody. Breathe. Bring a deep breath in. All right, here's some water. Ready? Listen. All right. Now we're doing awesome out there.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Circling away towards the left now. Oh, nice jab by Rosas Jr. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Oh, there's the single. Rosas Jr.'s in half guard now.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Rosas Jr. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Attempting a choke now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Rosas Jr. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Rosas Jr.
Another one. I mean, you cannot miss from the top position.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rings?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lee. Push kick there to the body. That kick blocked by Rosas. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, that's big.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, Rosas Jr.'s going for an arm here.
What a tight arm bar. This is it. This has to be it.
Unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 1 second of round number 4. For the winner by submission, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Raul Rosas Jr.
All right, so there it is. Bruce Buffer makes it official. We have a new UFC bantamweight champion. Seems like everything he said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition.